Hello. On the way to site. But first thing first, I need to get coffee for the Towler uncle. Actually not uncle lah, I think maybe he's younger than me. uh, get coffee for him so that when he work, he will feel a little bit more appreciated. Actually coffee is a very strange gesture. It doesn't say anything much because it doesn't cost anything much, but I think it will make a difference to how workers feel valued, because people bother to acknowledge their hard work through coffee. So don't see one black cup of coffee like that. It makes a lot of difference. Yeah, so I'm on the way to buy kopi. Okay, I got my coffee now. Actually, usually I don't know how many people are there one. I suspect it's one, but I bought another one just in case. Otherwise, very awkward ma. One person has coffee, the other one doesn't have. So, hopefully today I'll see some good progress. Not after the coffee lah. I mean, coffee tai sai meh. I'm saying when I go up to take a load, there'll be good progress. Okay? See ya. Moment of truth. Whether there's enough done. This is a war zone. It usually is lah. Especially when there's wet works. It's super messy. So it's the first coat done up. So all this is in preparation of the cement screeding. This is the tile we'll be using for the master bathroom. Sure, right? This will be the tile we will use for the kitchen, but it's going to line out in terms of a pattern, so won't be the whole thing. Okay, so again, cement screeding throughout. Now not cement screeded yet lah, this is the first coat. Then our tiles. Ooh, toweling is done. So chill. I like. So what happens is all this we will have to use the same grouting as this in order to match because the tiles come in one big piece one. And all these are not mosaic, but they are pre-formed. So pre-formed one, the grouting is like this So our grouting will have to match this grouting. So technically, the height, we can opt to go higher, but 1.6, we chose 1.6 because any much higher won't be nice already So this is just to prevent, this height is just to prevent water from splashing onto the subsequent cement screed that we will have here. Yeah, so this height is just good enough for us to prevent splashing. Can you imagine any higher? Then 倒不如整个 tile, right, which will will cause a bomb. And also it's not what we want, because what we want is this, all the edges are very, we end where the tile ends. So then it's more interesting. All this we will change out to new panels. Okay. So it's nice one, okay? They are supposed to finish by Chinese New Year, before Chinese New Year. So yeah. So this is for the common bathroom. All these are black subway tiles, which has the unsmooth texture, uneven texture, which is on purpose one. We want this texture. Okay. So again, height will be 1.6. The first line there is 1.6. Second line is 1.7. So we opted for 1.6, which will be just enough to keep the water from splashing onto the subway tile, onto the cement screed, sorry. See weather too hot already. Eyes blur. So kitchen, eventually what will happen is we will have a short stretch of cabinets until where this wall is, which means it will end here, okay, the short cabinets. Subsequently, the rest will be our dining. Okay. Then the dining is something interesting lah, so 拭目以待。Okay. So, and also this is supposed to be the storeroom, but there was a change of plans, and this will eventually be our shoe room, which is like a shoe gallery. Yep. Then at least we won't waste this space, so we will free up whatever space here for the shoe gallery here. Now a bit dark and dingy but eventually, after fixing the light, putting in all the display case, I think will be nice already. And then a nice rug will be chill. Okay. So one final look at the state. The next time I show, I suppose it will be quite different already, especially with the tiles going on the floor. Okay. So actually for here, this is the living room. What we'll do is we'll have TV here, but at the same time we will also have this whole stretch tile with craft stone, and then craft stone meaning brick like stuff It will not be as thick as brick, but it's half brick, half the thickness. So we will tile this whole thing with brick, have it black, so that we can display our unique feature here. Okay, I won't tell you what until later. So it will be interesting to see this whole thing coming together. Today uncle earns because he's the only one doing the toweling, but I gave him 2 cups of coffee. Drink until he hyperventilate. But good lah, means he will towel very fast. Then finish already. Yep, so I think everything is looking good. Should be on target to finish before Chinese New Year. It's surprising that Singaporeans haven't exploded by now, you know, every day. Suddenly cold, suddenly hot. So anyway, so that everything's on track, I'm going off to do my stuff, my other stuff. So the next time, we should be able to show the fully tiled up house, and then followed by cement screeding and electrical works. Wow, I want to die already. Can you imagine in the car when I never turn on the aircon, it's so hot after a while? How come some people can leave their dogs in the car and go shopping and go and buy their groceries and leave the poor dogs there and to fight for their lives? Siao one, all these people, no brains. Okay, anyway, see you again. Bye.